Time for a new sword. Let's see what we get. Not bad, not bad. Could have been looting, but not bad. This one's just about gone. So welcome back everybody to the HermitCraft server. My name's Hypno, and we're gonna do some more stuff here in the experience farm today. Yeah, I kind of ran out of time in the last episode, and there's still a few things that I want to get done here. So I did go back and I tweaked the wheat farm a little bit. I added more delay, and it does seem to work a little bit better now. I had a couple suggestions that I should use pressure plates. Actually, probably not wooden ones. Well, we'll do wood for now, and we'll change it out to stone later, because I don't think I have any smooth stone here. I had some suggestions to use pressure plates in front of the wheat farm. I guess either right there or right here would work. Let's do right there. To keep the water from flowing out here, so all the wheat and stuff stays within the farm area. I think that's a pretty good suggestion. Looks like this is all fully grown except for just this one guy back here. But let's check it out with the longer delay. I think it works a little bit better. Pushes everything off of the tilled soil, all into the corners and the edges. Not bad. And alright, so the things that I want to take care of today, I do want to set up a brewing room. We want to get rid of this stuff here because it's just kind of taking up space and looking ugly in the experience farm. I do want to set up a melon and a pumpkin farm. Also, I thought about it for a little while. There was a comment or two regarding these fence posts, and I kind of agree. I think they're actually gonna go. I've been using this shovel for quite a lot of stuff. I think I showed in the last episode that it works pretty well for removing fence posts. But while I was collecting experience this last time, I decided to grow some trees, do a little bit of tree farming here in the experience farm area. I don't have a real specific place to do the tree farming, so I just kind of put some pine trees here. There's plenty of room above. I put some oak trees over here in front of this area. I had birch trees over here and jungle wood trees right in front of this cave spider spawner. So while I was sitting here AFK, I was letting all these trees grow, going around chopping them down, using the shovel to grab all the wood logs and stuff. I also had this pair of shears. I actually went through about 3 pairs of shears. I was collecting all these leaves and stuff. Think we'll probably end up using these around the experience farm area, trying to make things a little bit nicer in here. But what I'm thinking, I want to put like regular planks around these chests instead of the fence posts. I don't really like the way the fence posts turned out. I mean, they looked fine before, I think. Back in the day, but anymore now, I just think that just doesn't look good. So let's try. I don't know how the birch wood will look like on top of the dark wood and wrapping around, if that'll be too much over here, if we should just continue using the dark wood. So let's try this out. Let's do one that's 3 high. Okay, well that's what that looks like. Let's try the jungle wood. We don't have any jungle wood in here. Okay. Now the only thing that I'm seeing here is it seems like you have to go a lot farther to access the chests with this wood around it. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep this. Let's try some of this dark wood. You try here. I kind of like the idea of it being wrapped with some other kind of block like that instead of just being out in the open. But I don't think this is really going to work. Maybe these could be changed. Maybe the chest turned around the other way, so they're flat up against the wall, and maybe we could do like 2 rows of them. I don't know. We're going to have to check something out here. But this, no, I'm not feeling that at all. Let's get rid of it. I can't get those planks. Probably gonna have the same problem with these. Ha, got him. Okay, and let's get rid of this jungle wood as well. It's too bad. I was hoping it'd be something that looked kind of cool and we could just go with it real quick. But for now, I think this is probably the better option, even though it doesn't look too good. I guess another thing we could try would be to take maybe planks and, you know, do something like this to kind of block off around them. Well, obviously it won't go there because I got that chest 3 high, but maybe something like that would work. Now, would we want to do the birch wood or the dark wood? I guess we could probably come over here. Oops. I'm thinking probably the dark wood would look better. Just because it kind of matches with this side of the room since it's kind of separated into thirds. Okay, well, I'm going to be a little indecisive about this for right now. Let me know what you guys think. I could also rearrange the way these chests are laid out. They don't necessarily have to be in this particular fashion. Do want to have something that looks good. I do want to have something that has a lot of storage. So I am open for any suggestions. Also, I was talking about I wanted to put a ceiling in here, change this out. But somebody else commented that the smooth stone ceiling looked pretty good, and I kind of agree. It does look good in here. Don't necessarily have to have the same ceiling patterns in all the rooms. All right. Let's put this stuff back up and birchwood there. Let's see. Okay, so we wanted to get started on a brewing room and a melon and pumpkin farm. So like I've already said, I think the melon and pumpkin are going to be back there since it's not a lot of room that we can work in, since this wheat farm kind of extends out to about here-ish, I think. So I'm thinking we'll probably put the brewing room back over here. So it's kind of close to the storage room. And maybe it'll be even close enough where we could have like some kind of a path that walks from here over into it. So let's get started on that. And I will dig out... Thinking probably right here should be good. Just do another 3x3 entrance. Also, I had some people suggest that for like all these 3x3 rooms that I have, that I should do like a 3x3 door. And I took a look at some of the videos online that, you know, show how to do it. You need like a double extending piston for the middle, and then the sides and the top are just regular pistons. I mean, that looks really good, but I don't think we can fit it in just 3 wide like this. I think we'll have some redstone sticking out or other blocks, so I don't know. Those 3x3 doors are really cool, but I don't think it'll work here. Alright, so let me go ahead and dig this out a little bit, and I will catch up with you in just a second. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm thinking for the potion or brewing room or whatever. Kind of tired of doing like the squared off rooms. I'd rather do something a little different, so we're doing kind of rectangles here. Using the nether brick and the lighter birchwood planks for the center here. Got the glowstone or the redstone lamps in the ceiling, provides enough light. Only seeing light level 9 here in the corners, so everything should be all good, spawn free. Need to drop off the stuff in my inventory, and then we need to figure out how we're going to have the potion stands laid out. We need to get a source block of water in there so we can fill up the empty glass bottles. Yeah, so I think I have a bucket of water over here, have an extra one, and I guess we can put those up. Put some more of the stuff up. Okay. So I'm thinking in here we're going to put the source block of water right in the center of the floor. Let's grab some of these other stuff. I think I want to get... Oh, no. Kind of forgetting where everything is. I want to grab some of these nether brick fences. Okay. Let's grab these guys. Whoops. A little too crazy with that pick. Yeah, let's fill that back in real quick. Good. Alright. So I'm thinking we're going to do something like that. Put our brewing stands right on top. Yep. And possibly connect that so you don't walk into the water, but you can... Oh, oh, that was a fail. I was going to say so you don't accidentally walk into the water, but it's still there for you to use. Yeah. Let me grab a glass bottle real quick and make sure that you can still do that. I'm not sure. 100%. Let's do 3 of those and fill up one of the brewing stands. You still... Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's just put this stuff in the brewing stand. Good, good, good. Alright, so what else do we want in this room? We want to make it so we have the materials available. Maybe put the chest back here that has like our brewing mats. So you walk in the room, open the chest, get what you want, fill up your bottles, and then you can just put them in each of these brewing stands. I think that'll work out pretty good. So don't necessarily have all the room that I need. Yeah, so let's just do it. Let's get this chest in there. Make a couple of trips real quick. So we want the chest back here. I'm probably going to end up making that into a large chest. Let's see. Or maybe not. Maybe just a single chest right like that. That may work. Okay, so we want the bottles, the nether wart, this, and kind of difficult to see if I have everything. Okay, so now I should have everything. Alright, so we want to put the extra glass in here to make new bottles. Those. We want the gunpowder to make the splash potions. A little bit extra nether wart. And more gunpowder. Okay. So that's not too bad. Now, for as far as the corners go, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm thinking maybe we could do some of those to make it not look as squared off. And actually, that doesn't look too bad. I'm actually liking that. Okay, so that works. Now, would it be okay just to put the fences all the way across like that? I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Maybe connect them up to the walls. No, not really liking that. So let's just go back. We'll just have these the side brewing stands on the single fence posts by themselves. Yeah, that's not looking too bad at all. Okay, so we got some like supports. Plenty of light in here. We can grab our brewing stuff. Yep, that looks good. All right. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's move on to making the melon and pumpkin farm. So let me grab some stuff together and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so yeah, I dug out the room for the melon and the pumpkin farm back here, but this is actually the next day. I was recording this yesterday, and while I was digging out this room and kind of feeling my idea for how I wanted to do the melon and pumpkin farm, the server went down for maintenance. Generic P told me about that, and I had forgotten. So I was going to get this video uploaded this morning. Well, it'll probably be yesterday morning by the time this video goes up on YouTube. But during that time, I realized that there's actually a problem with having this fence post just like this. Now, say I want to go brew. I need What, 9 more bottles? 9. Yep. So let's just fill those all up with water. Oh, I ran out of inventory space, and now those bottles are down there. Well, that's kind of an issue because now I can't even get to them. So I don't think that fence post right there is really going to work. I mean, it'll work for most of the time if you're careful, but yeah, that'll just be pretty annoying if you get to the point where your inventory's too full and you throw empty water bottles in there. So I don't think we're going to end up doing it that way. Too bad. I did like the way that looked, kind of blocking it off, but oh well. This doesn't look too bad at all still, so I think we're good to go here. Yep. Okay, so let's get to the melon and the pumpkin farm. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we do that, I wanted to say one more thing about our hosting service. I did put up on Twitter last night that, you know, the servers went down. I couldn't get this video out this morning, and our hosting company, you know, saw my tweet and tweeted back to me that they apologized for the server maintenance and all that stuff. Well, I didn't put that tweet out there, like, saying anything bad about them. I was just saying, you know, hey, guys, sorry I can't get this video out. But I just thought it was pretty interesting that they saw my tweet. I don't even pay for the server. I'm just a member of this server. They saw my tweet and replied to me apologizing for it. So kudos to them for that. That's really cool of them. I really appreciate that. But, yep, let's get back to playing Minecraft here. Okay. So my idea here for the pumpkin and the melon farm is one side we're going to have melons, one side we're going to have pumpkins. They're both going to be harvested from one button press. So we're going to do quite a few of these. I think it's going to be 15 on each side because that's the length of redstone. Seems like a good number to me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So one space on the back, one space on the front. We'll just mirror this on the other side. Oh, actually, you know what? Jeez. Yeah, this was fine for testing, but this is not going to work because these need to be sticky pistons. So let me grab some of these slime balls. I think I should still have 30 over here. Yeah. It's funny how that works out. Let's do this. Yep. And again, that shovel comes in handy for just about everything. You know, I was kind of talking about that earlier when I was saying how I was harvesting wood and stuff using that shovel. I was thinking about enchanting a diamond axe. This one right here. That was going to be my next enchantment, but I don't know. Is it really worth making an axe specific for chopping down wood that's really great for 3 diamonds when you can get a shovel that's really good for 1 diamond that does the same job? Something to think about. Okay, so we're going to have our sticky pistons like this. I'm just going to put dirt back here. This is where the melon plants or the pumpkin plants are going to live. Right here is going to be where they're going to grow onto. Just do the same thing for both sides. Oop, Joe left. Think I just heard lava. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm in a cave. I guess it's not that interesting, but I didn't realize there was lava like right that close. Okay, and there. Yep. Alright, so there's a couple ways that we could power these pistons. And I was trying out one method, which does work, but I don't think it's the best way to do it. Grab a drink of water real quick. Yeah, the way I was thinking was I was going to have a line of blocks, something like that. We'll put some redstone dust on them. Right? So that will always be powered. Or no, it'll be unpowered. I'm sorry. We'll have like, I don't know, a repeater going to that block. We'll have... Oh no, yeah, this will have to be powered in this way. I'm sorry. I was confusing with the method I was doing this. So we'll have these torches on the side of these blocks that'll power these. And then this will always be powered, so it'll be in the off state. So when you hit the button, it'll depower this torch. put the blocks up like that, and then I'll come back down, harvest our melons and our pumpkins. Well, that's one way to do it, but the only problem with that is the redstone that has to be on top of this block, which means I can't really cover up the walkway properly, so our walkway would have to be up here. I could do like, you know, half slabs and it would just be like half a step up, but yeah, I don't think I want to do it this way. So I was thinking about this for a little bit, and I kind of came up with another method to do it. It's a little more expensive, but I think it'll work better and it'll look better. Let's replace that. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we'll have a repeater right like that, and then we'll put repeaters on every one of these. Yeah, it's going to use a lot of repeaters. There's probably better ways to do this, but this works really good, and it's low enough that I can put the floor, you know, right at ground level and cover this all up. So I think this is probably the best way to do it in this situation. Yeah, I could probably dig out the floor a little bit lower and put like redstone torches underneath this and do everything we needed a different way, but I think this will work just fine. And another good thing about this is that these are all on the same tick delay, so everything will raise up and go back down at the same time as well. So let's just go ahead and finish this idea up. So that should come all the way down there. And just put the repeaters down. Kind of want to be careful not to put any on a different delay. I think those are all... They look like they're all on the same delay. Didn't click any of them. Okay. So at this point, we can do... Nope, we can do that. And they all raise and lower at the same time. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Okay, so... I think we're going to need that like that. We'll need redstone dust coming down along here. And that's where the button's going to be, is on the back of this block. So we will need some kind of a block right there to put some redstone dust on. Okay. And then we'll need some redstone torches coming down for some lower vertical wiring. Some descending vertical wiring, I guess you could say. Okay, so that's right there. So I think that works. Yeah, that's lit. Okay, so that torch needs to move. We can put it right there. Put a torch right like that. And in this way, it doesn't need to be powered all the time. So we can just grab power right like that. Okay. So this should all be hooked up as far as functionality goes. Right? Yeah, it looks like it. So we should just be able to put a button right on this block, and that should work theoretically. Let's check it out. There we go. Looks good. Alright, so other things that we need to take care of. We need to plant the plants in here, bone meal them, and I don't believe they need water. As long as the plant is fully grown, I don't think the tilled soil will turn back. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a fact. We do need to put a floor in here, and we do need to cover this up. Or, I'm sorry, cover up the redstone with the floor and finish up back here. So, yeah, let's get some of that taken care of. As far as the floor in here goes, I don't know what we want to do. Maybe we will use the birchwood still. I kind of like that that look. Yeah, let's grab some birchwood. And how much do I need? Maybe it's probably too much. Probably, yeah, 15. Yeah, that should be enough. 15 times 4. This is only 3 wide, and those are 15 long. That should work. So we can cover that up. Do I want this birchwood all the way around? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Let's just get a floor in here so we can walk. Now, I guess one more thing, I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, is down below, I'm not sure if mobs can spawn on repeaters or not, but I know they can spawn on redstone dust. This is only 1 block tall, so if anything could spawn down there, it'd be a spider. I don't know if that'll be an issue or not. Okay, so let's cover this all up. Okay, so now we have a level walking ground. Yeah, I don't really like that. That'll probably be changed back to stone, brick, or something. Yep, that works just fine. Great. And back here, I guess for now, we can throw a torch and just kind of cover this up. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Right here, we need some stone brick. Then a dirt block. Okay, yeah, there we go. So the basic functionalities here, I'm not too sure the way this looks just yet. Let's make a stone hoe, or maybe an iron hoe, I don't know. What do we got for stuff here? Yeah, let's just, no, we'll do a dirt, or a stone one. I don't think we need to do enough that requires an iron. Alright. So we gotta be kind of quick on this. So it's gonna be hoe, seed, and then bone meal. So let's see if we can do this. Seed, bone meal. Yep. Hoe, seed, bone meal. Alright, and there we are. We got everything planted. We have the pumpkins on the left. We have the melons on the right. They're all hooked up to the same switch. There's no water hydrating any of this soil. We just have the plants fully grown on the tilled soil block. And like I said before, I'm pretty sure that they don't require any hydration as long as they're fully grown there. So the only thing left to do is just wait for these things to grow, and then we can just, you know, harvest them with the button press, just like that. I guess some other things we could consider would be maybe putting blocks above these pumpkin or these melon plants and the pumpkin plants to kind of prevent these melon or the pumpkins or the melon slices from jumping back on top of these guys. Yeah, either way, it's going to require a little bit of walking around to kind of, you know, collect the stuff. But for now, this is a pretty basic farm. Looks like it works. Can't really complain at all with that. Okay, so I think that is probably going to do it for today's episode, guys. Sorry it's a little bit later than I wanted to get it out, but what can you do? Scheduled maintenance is scheduled maintenance. I do have some real life things that I'm going to take care of this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to get another HermitCraft video up by like Saturday or Sunday, but I'll try and get one recorded and up as soon as possible for you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.